Having the gym here at Google has been great for me because it's allowed me to train for 2 marathons. I've been much healthier and happier, and definitely getting those lunch runs in has been perfect for getting back to work. It's made me so much more productive.
And for those employees gunning for a six-pack, Google even has personal trainers on site.
It's a great asset having personal trainers here. They really work one-on-one with you and help keep our workforce fit.
After feeling the burn, there's only one thing left to do. Get a massage. Once a year on their birthdays, these lucky Googlers get a free rub-down.
Anything that's bothering you today? Neck, shoulders, back?
Feeling sleepy after that? Employees can nap in sleeping pods while listening to some relaxing music. Still not enough TLC? There's also a doctor's office to take care of any aches and pains.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rizabi. How are you today?
And of course, no doctor's bill. But Google doesn't just take care of their employees' bodies. The company also does their laundry. That's right, Google provides on-site laundromats for their employees' dirty clothes.
You can show up for your day with a bag of laundry over your shoulders, throw your laundry in our washroom area, go to work, and go home with your laundry done.
Doing laundry at the office is a Google tradition. Founders Larry and Sergey have been pulling this act for years.
They would work in this garage at the home of a friend. They would also do their laundry. The owner of the home used to complain they would cost her more money than utility bills than they were actually paying in rent.
I just got up from work, I went to the gym, worked out for an hour, and now I'm here doing my laundry. How cool is that? Where else can you do this, right?
Only at Google. But even with all these amazing perks, sometimes Googlers want to leave the campus. And when they do, the company provides the wheels. And no, these aren't your average gas guzzlers.
We have both plug-in Priuses and regular Priuses. So any employee that wants to check out a car and do some errands, they just have to use this really simple electronic key. And they zip away. And when they're done, they just plug the car back in, and then the car gets recharged.
Free car? You better believe it. And when these lucky employees come back to Google after running some errands, there's only one place left to go. The sleeping pods. Hold up, we're not done. Because the Googleplex in Mountain View, California is just one of 68 other extreme Google workplaces around the world. First up, Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Here, Google employees can grab a quick nap, not in a pod chair, but in one of 4 indoor hammocks. Next, Beijing, China. In the high-tech digs of Tsinghua Science Park, employees have their team meetings in beanbag chairs. And when it's break time, they're hanging out in one of 10 micro kitchens, playing ping pong. But Google's most extreme international workplace has got to be Zurich, Switzerland. Google created this engineering office with one thing in mind, to keep their 400 employees happy. So they brought in a psychologist to find out what would gratify these Googlers. And this is what they came up with. A lounge that houses exotic fish in an aquarium full of 1,850 liters of water to calm the minds of these hard workers. Then there's the Victorian Library for a change of scenery, so these Googlers can feel like they've escaped the office on their coffee break. And when they want a little privacy, they can go into one of 100 different pods, with themes ranging from a Swiss chalet to an igloo satellite. Moving between floors? Why take the stairs when there's this fire pole? That's right, a fire pole. And for their lunch break, these fun-loving employees wanted the quickest way to get to the cafeteria. The answer? This slide. Yep, at Google, the perks are out of this world, around the world.
Okay, so what do you guys think? You want to work for Google, don't you? What's that? There's actually a movie about have you seen the movie The Internship?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how real that is, but Most of the people that work for Google come from Ivy League schools, but there are a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of dropouts from college who work there. They're programmers, but they're very, very, savvy in the ways of computer programming. But the majority of the people that work for Google are Ivy League, or they come from schools like Stanford. But you're in high school right now, so you have college in front of you, and what you do with that time, you want to work for Google, it is totally possible. Absolutely possible. Don't think it's not for 1 second. And there's a lot of companies out there that are like this. My friend works for a company, they're a marketing firm in Baltimore. They're one of the bigger marketing firms. And I can't think of the name of the company right now, but the owner is big time into music. Well, he has jam sessions where he has all these instruments and everybody plays music after the work day. Or sometimes they just take a break in the middle of the day and they'll hang around and play music. It's a little strange, but the culture there seems to like it. Under Armour. Under Armour has a full court, a bunch of my friends work for Under Armour, full court gym, full court basketball court, right there.
It's in the middle of the office.
It's in the middle of the office. One of my friends I went to high school with, he was, I think, like one of the first 10 to get involved in that company. Yeah, when they made stock, he made upwards somewhere around $35 million in a day when they went public. He tells me that they just keep adding different benefits every day. And I used to sell paint. I always talk about paint, but I used to sell paint for their corporate offices also. And they were always building new things for their employees, just for their employees. So free childcare was one of the things that they were working on. They were working on a place for everyone to bring their kids. They didn't have to pay for childcare. You just bring your kids to work, drop them off, pick them up at the end of the day. Huge help. So when you think about this, the video we just watched in terms of quality of life, would that make your quality of life better? Think about it in school. Like if the food here was better, I've seen the chicken tenders. They are none too appetizing for my. Yeah, they're a little suspect to say the least. But if there was great food here and it was free, would that make your overall quality of life better? Yeah. It would? It's not about the food? Okay, think about something else. What else? What else could? Well, what would be at this school that could make your life better? More teachers. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys writing that down? Food to me is huge. Like food and time off. That's big to me. I love food. I'm a big, huge food fan. So yeah, Kyle. Nap time. Okay. But there's a nap time. You guys have flex here, right?
But you're not allowed to nap. There's no napping room.
Quiet room.
Exactly.
There's a quiet room.
I cannot sleep in a quiet room.
In college, I used to do all my sleeping in the library. What about you guys? Can you use the gym during flex?
Yeah.
That's a benefit. I would look at that as a benefit. You get that half an hour to go work out every day. Yeah, flex in itself. I don't know of another school that has flex. Is that a Baltimore County thing? They stopped. Does flex improve your quality of life?
I'm not really for it, so.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
It used to.
Fair enough.
I just think we should be able to leave campus during flex. Like, as long as we pay
Everybody
for
does,
your stuff.
but when I used to be here for flex,
Right.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I would leave, but I mean, it's still,
It's still cool.
yeah, it's like a little break.
It's helped me out with my grades.
It's helped you out with your grades?
Yeah, if you're getting A's and B's.
And that's helped with your, would you say that's helped with your quality of life, your grades improving?
Yeah,
Okay. There you go.
because I get money for each A.
You do. That's another benefit. That's a benefit you left out. You get money for A's. That's like an incentive
I just
plan.
get praised, they don't want to pay me no more.
My grandparents told me if I get benefits in the
That sounds like a benefit to me. So what I want to do now, guys, is I want to think about your personal idea when you go into the workplace. What's going to be important to you? What I handed out to you was, there's not 24, I cut them down. There's about 15 benefits on here. And right here you have a graphic organizer. We're going to do this together for the sake of time because I got one more activity at the end of this. But think about what benefits that are important to you, that you need in order for you to be satisfied and happy at your workplace.
Is respect a benefit?
Respect should be guaranteed. That should be, respect is just, that's your company culture. Okay? So I want to do this with you guys. Okay? So you see at the top, you have general coverage, medical insurance.
I need to move this.
Yeah, sure. Medical insurance.
Maybe that's what
No, hold on to those. The only thing I'm going to collect is the last thing. Actually, I'm going to collect all of it, but hold on to those for right now. Here we go. So we have general coverage, medical insurance, dental insurance, vision, life insurance, disability, vacation, holidays, sick, personal days, 401k plans, pension plans. We're going to talk more in detail about all these things individually throughout the semester. But right now, this just gives you a brief snapshot. Because when you go to find a career, when you have a job interview, you want to know what's available to you. Okay? So for like the first one, what I think is the most important is medical insurance. So in that part right there, I would write medical insurance. And my explanation would be, because I want to know I'm covered in case I get sick. Or if my kids or family members get sick. I want to know that they're taken care of. Okay? Now, the second one I would put, this is just myself. You don't have to put that in there. You can just choose which benefit is most important to you. But for me, medical insurance would be top of that list. My second thing I would want is vacation. Vacation is extremely important to me. Now, for you guys, it could be so if you have bad eyesight, if you constantly have to go to an eye doctor.
That's what I was just about to say.
Okay, then great. Then eyesight, then you're going to want a good vision plan. Me, I have excellent eyesight. I've always had excellent. I have eagle eyes. Everyone in my family talks to me about it. I can point out and read something from miles away. Okay?
I can't even read my computer.
So vision is not that important. I always decline the vision. One day that might come back to haunt me because at a certain point I'm sure it's going to fade, like everything else is fading as I age. But right now vision is not that important to me. But for you, it would be very, very important. For me, I'm going to put vacation. And I'm going to put my explanation is because I enjoy time with my family. What's that? Okay, for you, Kyle, sick and personal days, that could be one. So you might put that towards the top of the list. You're going to put that as number 3, sick and personal days. Okay? Because you want to be paid in case you get sick or anything of that nature. My last job, I was in sales. This is why vacation is important to me. My last job, I was in sales. I did it for 15 years. I could go to the gym during the day. I could go to the dry cleaner, go to the grocery store. I could meet a buddy for lunch, have an hour lunch, not worry about it. But I could go on vacation for 2 weeks, but I was constantly thinking about work. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm on a computer sending emails. I'm writing submittals for a construction job when I'm in Ocean.